Hood Richard.
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine.
I said I think it's unlikely Shannon Sharpe works at ESPN again, and I thought all of what Shannon did was carefully staged in order to make it look like that was his decision, and he did ESPN a favor by making it look like all of that, because I don't think ESPN wanted to make any of that worse than it already was by firing him, suspending him, or even commenting on any of what's happening there. So Shannon can exist doing the stuff that he's doing on the stuff he owns, but the stuff that other people own, he cannot do whatever he wants.
There are reports that Shannon Sharpe and ESPN are in talks to resolve his contract situation with the company, after a highly publicized sexual assault lawsuit was filed against him in April 2025, claiming that the 57-year-old NFL Hall of Famer assaulted a 19-year-old woman on multiple occasions during their consensual pay-for-play relationship. Sports journalists turned podcaster Jason Whitlock claims that ESPN is trying to figure out how to get away from the Shannon Sharpe brand without having to pay him the remaining amount of money owed to him. He says that ESPN wants Shannon to quit, because if they fire him, the company will be obligated to pay the embattled sports legend. Jason Whitlock used to work at FS1 and claimed that Shannon had assault accusations against him dating back to 2018, when a 25-year-old female FS1 employee said that she was choked by Sharpe, but it was settled quietly, although the incident was well known at the FS1 studios.
Shannon Sharpe and ESPN are in a negotiation about his exit. And this is how these things play out. If Shannon Sharpe quits, whatever that contract he signed with ESPN in the past 6 months to a year, if he quits, he surrenders all that money. If ESPN can fire him for cause, he surrenders all that money that's on paper from ESPN. And so Shannon Sharpe, trust me, the New York Post published a story today about this Michelle Bundy, one of Shannon Sharpe's ex-girlfriends, who has been saying for years that he attacked her, strangled her, threatened her, you know, the horrifying, all this other stuff. Story about her. Front Office Sports yesterday reported the story that I have been telling you about, that when Shannon Sharpe was at FS1, Freak Sports 1, and during the time that I was there, Front Office Sports has reported the story about the young, I believe the woman was 24, 25-ish, white girl, that my understanding, she was involved in a consensual relationship with Shannon Sharpe. This is my understanding. I was there at the time, heard this story in real time. It was the talk all throughout FS1. Shannon Sharpe and the production assistant that claimed Shannon Sharpe strangled her inside the Fox Sports studio.
Let me know what you think in the comments below, and subscribe to Hood Rich TV.
Hood Richard.